friends, welcome back to my channel. Today friends, we're in my creative journal and I'm going to do something inspired me tremendously from Amy Plans Things, and she did a window and with some girls in the window and the flowers and all the things. So let's get busy. We're gonna go there, okay? And we're gonna try and figure out how to do this. I already kind of marked it up a little bit because you might not be able to see it because I did it faintly, but I wanna get to it and see. So I'm gonna do this one first because that's the one Amy started with. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get my cutter, and I think what we do is I'm gonna go and put some flowers. Which color do I want to start with? I don't know. I'm thinking these ones are so pretty, but you know what? I think these are the ones I'm gonna go with. Yeah, okay. So let's cut off, I'm gonna cut off a strip, and we'll see what we can muster, okay? Because these are not, you know, these are not the pet tape, the cutouts. Let's get this right off of here because that is going to cause me some massive issues. I can just see it. Okay, well, I'm going to need it there. So I need to cut all these out. Dang! Okay, let's just put that off to the side for now because you know what? Your friend here just doesn't have the patience for that. But let's see what we got here. We'll see. I think this is the same thing. I don't have any of these flowers that already have the cutouts, except maybe, I don't know. I'm hoping this one does. Where did I get this one from? I don't know where these ones come from, to be honest. It's not from washi tape shop for sure. So let's see. Come on. Let's see if Lori can actually accomplish this in less than 3 hours. Okay, come on. There we go. Man, I should have opened all this beforehand. Now I'm gonna have to edit all this out. Come on now. Oh, oh. Man, that's hard. Okay, let's see what I got going on here. Okay. Yeah, so these are not like pull-ups. I have to cut all this stuff out. Okay, hold on one sec. Okay, I cut some up. So let's get going, okay? I already feel like I've been at this for, you know, a ton of, geez Louise, I think I just mucked that up big time. Okay, so that goes there. Yes, I did. So this, I think what I'm going to do, yeah. Okay, let's just do this again. We're going to do this again, friends, because you know, I got all kinds of time. So I'm going to get this. I'm going to get what I use to make my circle. And I'm going to do, what am I going to do? I'm a little bit at a loss here. So let's do this one. And then this comes down, right? Yeah. This comes down around here like this and around. And then this one is going to be erased. Eraser. We're going to take this circle out and we're going to put the circle in here. See how I'm trying to accommodate this thing? And I'm not doing a very good job right now, friends. I'm not. How am I doing this? I think I'm going to go down around like that. Okay, so that when this is open, like it'll be cut all here, I'll be able to see all this. Yeah, okay, good enough. Let's get to her. Let's just get to her and see what the nightmare is at the end of the game, right? Let's take all this plastic stuff off as best you can. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect, but I am going to start taking, you know, the eraser off, or the pencil. So we're just going to go like this, friends. Oh, maybe. I'm going to have to trim that, but that's okay too. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. And we're going to, let's wangle that around, because when you get cutting, you want to make sure that you got a whole bunch of plastic off. Well, I do. When I watched Amy's video, Amy did, she had pre-cuts ones along with these kind of ones, which is perfectly fine. So I'm going to do that. I think it's going to look really pretty, right? And then I have to take it down and around, because what happens is, okay, eraser. Okay. So we go down and around, and I think what we're going to do with this, friends, is kind of go, it's going to have to get a little bit overlapped, which is okay with these. And yeah, we'll go like that, and then we'll go down and around if I have enough. If I have enough situation, right? I'm going to take that little wee bit off and trim. I have, I went shopping today, and I picked up some really good vintage books, which I'm so excited about. And I think we're going to go trying to get so that it's, you know, not so much squared off, but can fit, right? I think that's going to look very nice. Then I think I might have to grab like little, like these. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Just because they're small, and I want them to be, I would really like to put some of these long stemmed ones in here, but I don't know if that's gonna 100% work, right? Maybe once I do this one, I'll do another one and then see if it'll work. So we'll do, oh, yeah, I guess that will work. I can just pick her upper, where you be. This up, erase. I keep forgetting to erase, right? And then we'll grab another. Let's see, what's the other one going to be like? We can grab these littles, right? Well, not so much, Lori. That's a big honking one, but I don't want that. But you see how, what I'm saying is, see how that's long stemmed, looks so pretty. And that's okay. We will, this one looks really nice. I hope you guys can see what I'm seeing. Yeah, so I went shopping. I had to get some buns for dinner and stuff, and then I went, someone said, oh, Lori, did you know we have in our town an actual, it's called something attic. I don't know. I can't remember. And so I went in. Oh my gosh, the stuff they have in there. Like, that's going to be dangerous. Dangerous, I'm telling you. But I went in and I picked up some vintage books, which I'm excited about because they were botanicals. And which makes me extremely happy. So I'm going to go down here a little bit because already my circle is getting too small. You know what I mean? So I'm going to have to make it bigger, I tell ya. And then we'll grab, what other? Listen to me, I'm talking like I'm some sort of different language happening here. Not this one. Not this one. Okay. There's got to be something here. Well, there's this one again. How about we do that? We could use the same one, right? That works fine. So, yeah, I did that. And then down the way a little bit was what is called the contact. It's a clothesline. So it's like, you know, it's almost like I don't know, you know, the secondhand shops that people shop at, you know what I mean? And for clothing and all that. Boy, they had stuff in there too, like beautiful. I think, friends, I'm gonna have to cut this off because this is just making my circle way too tiny, and we don't want that happening. So we'll pull this up, and I'm just going to trim around right there. There, that opens up my circle a little bit. Yeah, so we did that, or I did that, not we, me, myself, and I. But it was fun. They had lots of stuff in there. They had some fabric, which I'm happy about because I'm doing a collab with Steph from Steph's Design Space. But we're going to be doing a junk journal, and it's going to be patchwork. So I'm like, okay, well, I need to get me some material because I don't have much by way of, you know, a lot of material. So I think I think maybe this one and this one, right? They're tiny. I just cut them off, but hey, what are you gonna do? And it's hard for me to see what I'm cutting because of the glare from these stickers and the lights. I can't see, and the white background of this. I can't see what I'm doing. Can't see what I'm doing, friends. But yeah, I gotta hurry up and do this and then make dinner, and I'm just gonna do that, and then this one can go right smack dab here. There. Okay, I think that looks pretty cool. Okay. Then what you do is you take your X-Acto knife, which I'm not too thrilled about the X-Acto knife, so I'm going to try this one. This is supposedly like, it's almost like one of those gyros, but it doesn't move, so I have to move. Right? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do that. And I'm trying to make it so that I don't have to go over it again, because when you go over it again, you inevitably don't cut the same way. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, I'm sure you all do. And this will go right here. There. Now, is that going to work? Yeah, it'll work. Right? It's going to be a small face that's going to be allowed to be in there, but it'll work. Okay. All right. So let's go up, and we'll do along this edge, if I can see what I'm doing. So, yeah, you know, I'm not too happy. We had a snowstorm this morning. When is it going to stop snowing? Can you tell me? Anybody out there that has the in with, you know, Mother Nature. She said when she's about had enough. She's Louise, that woman. So I'm just trying to cut and I'm going to go around and down and over, and hopefully I'm cutting enough. Come on, you get down there. Hopefully I'm cutting enough through that I'm going to be making a nice little design. Who knows? It's called winging it, friends. Winging it. Right? There we go. Oh, I think that's going to be pretty. So far, so good. Now, it's not really good because this circle should be over a bit. I think that's how it's supposed to go. So let us fix that. Now, am I sure? No, not 100% sure. Like I said, I watched the video once. So your friend here really, I think should go right here. Okay. And that's what I'm going to do. Okay. Cool. Right? Yeah, I think that's pretty okay. That's pretty okay. It's okay in my book. Okay. So let us do this all the way around. And then we're going to use what? I think we're going to use these. Because these, I think, pull off, if I'm not mistaken. Am I mistaken? Yes, you are, Lori. You're going to be pulling these ones. These are the ones that pull off. So this is what I'm going to use. These are like the pet tape stickers. Do you see how it just pulls off? So that's what's happening. So I'm going to go here like this. And I'm going to go up top. And then keep going down. That is how I'm going to do it. So yeah, we had a meeting last night, and man, oh man, those gentlemen they can gab. They have you know, talk about women. Man, oh man. Some of them just love to hear their own voice. Cute, cute, cute. They're nice gentlemen, for sure. But man, oh man, oh, look at that. I just ripped the whole thing right in half. Like a savage. That's okay. Well, that is a-okay, because it'll go on here. And how can I do this? I like the little bird. See the bird? Okay, that's what we'll do. There. Don't even know. Okay. And then this one is decent, so we'll keep going. Put that down there, like that. And lots of butterflies in this, which is pretty cool. Go around there. That's a butterfly. This one I'm going to put, come on now, quit being so rebellious. There. Now, see how it's going to look? That's how it's going to look. We'll see. We'll see how it looks, friends, at the end, right? And I got a sticker stuck on me, and it's kind of sticking me everywhere. Okay. So then let's grab the rest of this, and then I'm just going to, you know, come down and around this way. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, because I want it to show through the, for the other side. This one always gets stuck. Why? Why, oh, why? Okay. So then we'll just keep bringing her down. Oh my gosh, I put the bird upside down. Somebody help me. Is this going to come up now? Yeah, it will. Oh, poor bird, right? It's like, Lori, what are you doing? Yes. Okay. I'm liking it so far. You know, my first time doing it, am I thrilled? Not so much. And we'll trim that so I don't forget. Right? Because that's what I do sometimes. I have a tendency to forget. Does anybody know that? And I just keep wanting to put this over here. And yeah, that's my tendency. Sorry, but that's the way it is. And then I'm going to pull that out a little bit. And then we'll put my handy dandy thing under here while I'm thinking about it. Right? And then let's finish this off. I might have to do this in a two-parter because, you know, your friend is already at 20 minutes and we're nowhere near done. Nowhere. Right? What? Two-parter? Well, you know, we're going to do that. I just want to make sure that I'm filling it in proper. And of course, we got the bird happening again. This is, oh my gosh, I'm on my last roll and I don't have any more of this. So how am I going to finish that off at the other side? Oh, that is a disaster. Come on. No wonder this one doesn't want to come up. It's like, okay. We'll leave that like that. Come on, you. Get on there. No. I don't know if I like the emptiness there. At the end of the day, folks, it is what it is. So let's try and cut this out. Sorry, but I have to go around and around. Let's not try and cut that butterfly, Lori. And then we'll just, right? Am I cutting? I am, but I can't see where my blade is, so your girl is having a lot of trouble with her eyesight today. It's because this doesn't gyro, like it doesn't. I did have one where you held it onto your finger. Do you think I can find that anywhere? No siree, Bob. So we just do the best we can with what we have. And that is going to be there. Cut. Okay, so that's going to be a small little face that's going to go in there. Bob's your uncle, friends. Like I said, it's a winging. We're winging it. But I only have those left to go on the other side. So that's not good, friends. That is not good. So this one, I think what we're going to do is we're not going to do this because I mucked it up, right? But what I am going to do is cut this proper. So let's do that. Where is my, there. So I'm going to start here and then just go down and around, right? So that's going to come off. And then that, I'm just going to try and get little bits. But the struggle is real, my friends. The struggle is real. I don't know how Amy does it. She does it like it's, you know, the easiest thing on the face of the earth. And I should have watched her video like 8 more times just to get a feel for what I was doing. Because I think I'm mucking this up royally, I think. Well, let's face reality. Is it 100% muck up? No, It's not. But at the end of the day, it's going to look pretty. So care don't, right? Are we caring? Ooh, that was almost a disaster. I got on a roll there, friends, and I forgot. Okay. Come on. There. And then we trim, trim, trim. This is going to get trimmed. Again, I'm going to have to poke that through and come around. Come on. There we go. There we go. This one. There. Okay. Now that's going to have to get trimmed too, but that's a-okay. So let's see how that looks. And then that. I think that looks okay. It's not the bestest, but that's okay too. And we're going to do this blue. How are we going to do this blue, you say? Well, I don't know. I'm thinking of just taking the strip, right? And just going straight down. Because this one, and then put some washi tape. Like some blue. You know what I mean? Like just put this straight down. If I can see. Which I can't. Because I don't know, the white and the clear just don't intermingle in my eyes. I need to have I'm gonna put that up there, that gonna be there. So that's gonna look just lovely, right? And again, I can trim there. That's just pretty. That's all I can say on that subject. And that was relatively easy, but I do have to trim proper. So here we go. Spin, spin, right? And then, come on. It just does not want to trim the clear stuff once you got it all cut. It's almost like you have to cut it straight on right away. And see, that's off the get-go. I can see that I missed the side. But, you know, yeah, it's a little bit. Just a wee bit up the middle here, right? So we'll, come on. There. There you go. And then this piece. There. Okay. There you go. I think that's going to look pretty, right? Got the blue peeking through there. Okay, so now let's go back and start with this. So this, I have to find purples. I don't know where that's going to happen, but we're going to have to find some. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect, but let's see. Do we have one where there's a butterfly? This down here. So we can find a little niche. Yeah, let's just put it right here. Nope. Right here and trim. Yes. Okay. But you see how it's, I didn't use the wreaths because they're open, but you know, friends, we're just going to have to use what we're using and be liking it. Pardon me. But I do have these ones, so I'm wondering, I might have to intermingle, friends. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Because I don't have any more of those. I must have used a lot of it because that's quite a big roll. So I'll have to order me some more. And I think that's going to fit right in here, which is fine. And then we'll grab this and keep her going. So has anyone done a creative journal? That's what I'd like to know. Am I the only, okay, so that, I'm gonna have to trim that in there. Well, apparently I wasn't filming. So there, I just saved you all from a heartache of problems that I had So let's just wangle through this. This is where I left off before I realized I wasn't filming, because I went and checked to see how long I've been on for. So this is what we've done while I wasn't filming, okay? So we're going to just finish it up. I'm going to put the girls in, and, you know, hopefully, friends, it's not going to be a great big gigantic mess. Where did I say I was going to put this puppy? I can't remember. Was it over on this side? Maybe it was this side, like right here. Yeah, let's just put it there and be done with it, okay? So let's get the girls, because your friend here is just lost her marbles, realizing that I was not filming. Dang, that really irks me. Okay, so let's grab these girls and see what kind. I think somebody called while I was filming, and I have it on airplane mode and do not disturb, but for some reason it wasn't, now you see that? So I think this girl I like, so we're gonna put her in there. Now, will she fit? I don't know, but I like her face. Excuse me. That one I didn't even feel coming, so I couldn't warn ya. Sorry. Let's take that word refresh out. And this one, I think, is going to go. Where's this one going to go? I almost want her fully on there. So let's see where, So this one, she can go like right here. Right? Like that. Right? Oh, peekaboo. I see you. Now this one, let's see what can fit there. I don't want her. She's cute. I like her. Let's get her. She looks all kinds of, what's the word? Like she's on a mission, this one. Cool. Okay. And then we will see how she's going to fit. Okay. All right. So she's going to fit right here. Come on now. Right here, I think. And I'm going to have to cut her. Yeah. See, I'll have to trim her off. And can you guys see what I'm doing? I don't even know if you can see me or if I'm still filming it anymore still. Yeah, back to 3 minutes. Okay, so there we have that one and that one. Then this one gets seen, and then we've got none over here, but we will. So we're going to go and we're going to put some, I think what I want to do, friends, is I'm going to take this stuff, you know, these leaves and all the things, I'm going to put them up that one side. That's what I'm going to do. That's the plan, Stan, because I really like them, for one, but two, they're long and they'll take up a nice amount of space, right? So let's do that. Nice amount of space. And then we'll put some boxes down, and Bob's your uncle. Even though I feel like this has taken me 8 to 10 days. Well, it has, because I just didn't film it. So really what we're going to do is we're just going to do this, right? And we're going to do this. And we'll just plow away with that theme. You know what I mean? Have the girls standing there. And then this one, this is really pretty. Actually, I think what I'm going to do with this one is do the whole thing, right? Let's just finagle some of these plastic, get it off, and then I'll put that in this middle part, like this. There we go. Okay, so that's going to have to get trimmed. Okay. We are rolling. And then there's this one here that I thought was pretty. So let's do that one. Now, I know I have not done this correctly. I know that, but just by the way it's laying and the way it looks, although I still like it, it still looks pretty to me, so I'm okay. I'm heartbroken that it hasn't filmed because, you know. Now let's see the beautiful boxes we got going on here. So we could use these, I don't want blues. Let's do the pastels. Let's see what we got going on for the pastels. So we got, do we have pinks in here? Well, I've used all the pink. Ah, man, but that's okay. Yeah, I've used every single pink. Okay, oh, that's not good. So we can't use that. We're not using purple. And I think we'll go to, not the green. I'm trying to find the kind of beigey blue. No. Let's see. This blue is too blue, I think. So that's not going to happen. How about this tealy color? Do I have any boxes here? I've got a couple. That's okay. We'll use this brown and we'll put a box here. It doesn't have to be, it just separates the situation a little bit. And then over here we'll put this one. I got no browns left. Oh, we got these littles. We'll use this little, okay? And we'll put this here, right like that. And then we'll put this here, okay? Now, is that perfection? No. No, it's not. But, you know, sometimes things don't always work out according to plan, friends. I think I want the purple. I'm going to try and find the purple just because there's purple on here. And I'm going to put this one down here just for the sake of using it. And then there's this purple. I knew I had purple, so this purple and this dark purple we'll use here. And then here. I love the grid lines. Makes it so easy to put down, right? Some stickers. And there's that and that. And then we'll grab the same purples because we got purple there. And then over there we're going to do the blue. And we'll just nestle this in here. And we'll put this up. Now I use these for words. Did I say it was teal, right? Oh, do I have any teal? Well, this is as good as it's gonna get, I think. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, there's these ones. I think these will do. This and this. Come on now. Nothing wants to come out. So I'm going to put this up here. And then this here. Just like that. I think that looks pretty. And then maybe I could do this long one here. Just get that in there with a blue. Do we have blue? Please let me have blue. Oh, there's a blue. But it's, you know, it's such a bright blue. I don't really like it, but we're using it anyway. So it is what it is, friends. There we go. There. Okay. Let's try and clean this mess up, but I know that's not going to happen because it is a disaster. But let's just flip. Let's flip through and see. See what we got going on. So we got the first page. Oh, I didn't put a girl here. Dang. Girls, girls, girls. Oh, this one's cute. Look at her. She looks like a Sunday school teacher. Did anyone catch that I was going to say Sunday? Anybody? Anybody? I sound like, oh, okay. Sunday school teacher. Yep, that's what Lori was going to say. But I caught myself. Oh. Okay, come on. You and your high heels, get over here. And then we will put her down. I forgot that's where I was going to put a girl, and that is why I don't have a girl there. That's why I knew I had done it wrong. Friends, I knew it. Oh my gosh. Now this is going to give me heart failure. There it is. Okay, and we're going to put her right here. There. Aw, I don't like it like that. I need her over a little bit, just a little, like this. Yeah. Okay, we'll cut her feet off. Sorry. But that's that. And then here, I need one, but I'm going to put, I don't know what I'm going to do with her. I think that's this one. She's the winner chicken dinner. And we could put her, I was hoping I could find something with a little bit of blue, but that's okay. You know what? She's got a white shirt on, which is going to be fine. And there's a hint of something there. So let's just see. I feel like right here. Oh, no. Sorry. You just did not calculate that one correctly. And now you're not going to get it off. Oh, solo mio. There it is. Okay. So let's just try and get it here before I lay it down fully. Yeah. Oh. Down a bit. There. There. Okay. That's cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. So there we have her, and then those. And then when you look over, she's there and she's there. I love it. I hope you guys like it. I hope you'll be able to like, comment, and subscribe, even though this video is probably only 3.5 minutes long because it didn't get recorded. So yeah, have yourselves a spectacular day, and we'll see you tomorrow in another video. Bye.